Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I haven't written anything new in a while. Not too sure why. I just haven't been feeling very inspired. But I did write this poem about 7-8 months ago, and I think I've only performed it once, and not many people have heard it. It's called INTROSPECT, and it's something that I always feel that not a lot of people do, and it's something I think Hazur has mentioned many times as well in Jummas, that we need to think about what we do. And why I wrote this was because I see a lot of people, young, old, intelligent, educated people, who jump on many bandwagons, and they take on ideas, they'll take on not only opinions but styles as well. So it could be hair, it could be fashion, it could be action, it could be anything, but they take things on not knowing where it's come from, the ideas behind it, and the reasoning behind some of the actions. I don't feel that they know too much of what they do. So I think sometimes, what are we? More than just humans, we are the most complex, the smartest, more advanced than any other age this earth has ever seen. We are the most intricately beautiful creation and the most technologically advanced machinery. So why does it seem to me that we are too keen to be trapped in a bubble of social conformity instead of utilizing our own faculties? And that's what concerns me. We have hands, but we don't want to lend them. We have ears, but we don't want to present them. We have eyes, and we see the good being defeated by the bad, but we don't want to defend them. Too worried about who the cool kids are and trying to befriend them. But the biggest misuse, and I mean the biggest misuse, like this is what should have the most YouTube views, is that we're not using our minds, man. Too worried about what the next man is doing. It's like the blind are following the blind, man. We need to understand what makes us one of a kind and why we need to take a step behind. Because in the same way we'd buy a car and check under the bonnet, we need to open up our minds and correct what's on it. You see, the average human brain weighs only 1.3 kilogram. Now, let me put that into perspective to make it sound a little deeper. Our brain weighs the same as air at sea level per cubic meter. So essentially, we are mentally intact by something that is as light as air. So why should we cry and care? I guess this is a humble request for you to introspect and wonder why you're here. We need to see people following the hearts and not the new style of hair. We need to see people using the tools that no one in history has yet clued onto. Use your own mind and use your own brain, because that's what makes you, you. You see, we're living in a time where you are not taught your significance, and when switching on your mind is only thought of as indifferent, and when sinning isn't a crime, we think we're winning in this decadence. But no, I'm not going to give in to this negligence. See, the evidence is clear. We are here for betterment, not only for our own, but every single cell that shares this planet as the residents. Now, I'm not claiming to be some sort of heaven sent, but I'm most definitely sure that I've exercised my intelligence. So whether you find no relevance to my sentiments, or even discrepancies in my sentence, it's your choice to be unique or be a sheep. I'm just trying to get you to envision your peripherals. Open up your mind and step away from your regular visuals. You see, this is integral to you being an individual. And as much as we need to collectivize, we need to individualize. As much as we need to individualize, we need to collectivize and familiarize with every pair of eyes. Show more respect and protect his and hers and everyone's rights. You see, humans are no different from snowflakes. No two snowflakes are ever the same, but they're born in the same place and they fall in the same way. And when they come together and form a snowball, you know how it feels when it hits you in the face. So I hope you see the power of individual collectivity. Let's rejoice and raise a voice and be the snowball for humanity. Thank you.